Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to Balance and Harmony. Hi Facebook. Hi Instagram. Hi YouTube. So my name is Ifama Obona. I am your stress to success coach or strategist. How are you doing? So before I start today's session, I want to give a shout out to my graphic designer. It does a great job. So if you have a business or you just need a flyer, you need a work to be done, please contact me. I will give you his contact. How do you like my where is it? Yeah. How do you like my background? It does my flyers for me. I do my some of my flyers myself, but the ones it does for me, you will see the touch. So if you're in business, you're looking for somebody to do your flyers for you at a very good price, and contact me, I will give you his detail or I will share his link under this video. He's really doing a great job. I'm so blessed to have him. He's a very humble person. So you're looking for a graphic designer, a very good one that would deliver, that would use his own creativity and add to it. Please contact me. I will give you his contact. So we'll go over to what we have today. And today our topic is from burnout to balance. Remember the whole month of October, we are talking about burnout. The whole month of October, we're talking about burnout. So today's own is from burnout to balance. From burnout to balance. So before I start, November 1st, come November 1st, that is a Saturday, we are having our burnout masterclass where you will learn the real causes of your own burnout, because burnout is different from A to B. It's different. So in that masterclass, you will learn, it's going to be like a workshop, a mini workshop, where you will learn what are the causes of burnout and how to catch them early. That's part of what we did last week, knowing the early signs and catch them and do something about it. Secondly, we'll be learning powerful tools on how to calm your mind and calm your body and boost your focus and productivity. That's what we'll also learn that. I'll use the balance framework. The balance framework, at the end of today's video, I will tell you what that balance framework is. We'll use it also shortly in that masterclass. So you also learn to map out your own energy um, system. You have to know how your body works, and you need to map out your work to that your energy level. So if you really want to know how to avoid, prevent, overcome, and manage burnout, this is for you. So register for that class. The link is under this video. It costs just 5,000 naira or €5, taking place on the 1st of November by 6 p.m. Nigerian time. So let's go into today's topic. Like I said, I always try to make it about 30 minutes so that your attention will be there for that 30 minutes. We're talking about going from burnout to balance. So when you think of burnout, that was my first video. When you think of burnout, what do you think about? There were different things that were mentioned in that. When you think of burnout, what do you think about? Still, I want you to write it down. When you think of burnout, what do you think about? You think of you being tired. You think of you being exhausted. You think of you being overwhelmed. You think of you being helpless. You think of you being disconnected. You think of you being irritable. Those are some of the signs of burnout. Think of you not being able to do anything, being helpless. Now, my question today is, when you think of balance, in regard to for our topic, going from burnout to balance, what do you think? When you think of balance, what do you think about? There are two words I associate with balance. And yes, balance is achievable. There are two words I associate with balance. One is peace. Peace. The second one is progress. Progress. It's a bit loud outside. One is peace. The second one is progress. So when you think of balance, what do you associate balance with? You know, people mistake balance to mean everything is okay. I don't have any problem again. I don't have anything that disturbs me again. No. You can have things that are disturbing you and still live in peace. You can have challenges around you and still be progressing. So balance for me is you doing things in peace and progressing. That is balance. Balance is a place of peace, is a place of progress. If there's anything I want you to live today with, if there's anything I want you to go home with today, is know that balance is a place of peace, is a situation where there is peace and progress. So it's possible that you are working so much. I ask you, do you have peace in that situation that you're working so much? If you have peace, go ahead. Are you progressing? Then go ahead. Your balance looks different from somebody else's own because your capacity, your capability is different from that of somebody else. So balance is a place of peace. Balance is a place of progress. So how do you go from a place of overwhelm, from a place of disconnection, from a place of being irritable, from a place of being helpless, from a place of being tired to a place of being peaceful and progressing? How do you go from that to that place? The first thing that people think about is, I'll stop doing a lot of things. Ah, let me stop doing some things. Then maybe I'll become more peaceful. I'll progress. Must not be. Yeah, there are times whereby you need to reduce what you are doing. There's a place for that where you need to reduce what you are doing. There is a place for that. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a place where you have peace and progress. So it's more of you doing things in a different way with a different mindset. It's more of you doing things in a different way with a different mindset. If there's anything I love to teach my clients is to have the right mindset. Have the right mindset. The right mindset will take you far. The right mindset will take you far. You understand? So you and I, we live in a culture where we glorify you when you are doing more, when you have more commitment, they see you all over the place. When there's more pressure, we glorify that. But that is wrong. That is wrong, you know. And that's why sometimes some people they might think when that person is loud, because they associate that with being loud, that person is successful, or that person is doing well, progressing well. It must not be. It can be, but must not be. So real balance comes from a place whereby you are walking in peace. You are working in alignment with your body, with your energy, with your purpose, with your goal, and with the most important people around you. So, in achieving balance, you want to protect your peace, you want to manage your energy, and you want to choose rightly. I'll say that again. In getting to a place of balance, you are moving from burnout to balance. You want to learn to manage your energy. You want to learn to manage your energy is one. You want to learn to choose wisely, and you want to learn to protect your peace, because balance is a place of peace and progress. And that's what I want us to talk about today. For me, I've learned to walk in peace. Bible says where there's peace, there's understanding, and where there's understanding, you can fly. Where there's peace, there's understanding, and that is the gift that God gives to us. So I'll put it out there. If you are going from a place of burnout to a place of balance, God can give you peace. That peace that you need in that place of burnout. God can give you peace. His word says, "Come all to me, all ye that are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Rest is a form of peace. Contentment is a form of rest, which is a form of peace. So that is the greatest invitation you can get. God telling you, come, bring that chaos, bring that thing that is overwhelming you, bring that thing that is making you irritable. Come, that you are feeling helpless as if you don't have anybody. God is saying He's going to give you His peace, and there is nothing that can be compared to that peace. So that's the first thing. So if you want to move from burnout to balance, you got to go to God. You have to accept He's calling you to take peace instead. It's available. So that means for me, you are being intentional. You are choosing wisely. We talked about it. Is you choosing wisely? Is one of them. Is you managing your energy? Secondly, and is you working in peace? Is you working in peace? You know, so the first thing, I'll talk about 2 or 3 shifts, mindset shifts that you need to have to go from burnout to balance. 2 or 3 mindsets. If you really want to know more, you can book a one-on-one class with me, a clarity call. You can book a 3 weeks balance and then beyond session with me, or you simply register for the burnout masterclass coming up. So the first thing that you need to do is plan your life. Plan your life around your energy, not around your tax. I say this again. Plan your life around your energy. The way we say, cut your coat according to your material, not according to your size. The same thing, plan your life not according to the task that you have to do, not according to the workload you have, but according to your energy level, according to your energy power, according to your energy capability and ability and capacity. That's the first shift I want you to know, or the second, because the first one, like I said, is you accepting God's call to receive peace free of charge. Free of charge, you accepting God's call to receive peace. That's the first one, knowing that you can always go to Him for that peace. The second one is you working, planning your life around energy, around your energy. So you have to know what your energy is. And when your energy is at its highest, you have to know that. You have to know that. You have to know that. You have to know that there are times whereby your energy is at its highest. When is it for you? Is it before you eat or after you eat? Is it when you wake up in the morning or when you're about to go to bed? Is it when you are indoors or when you are outside? Is it when you are with friend A or when you are with friend B? I did a a coaching class with a client, and a friend was there, and you could see, you could feel that friend is an energy for her, for themselves. You could see that energy. You understand? So if that lady knows, okay, I'm at my energy peak, my energy, or my energy is at its peak when I'm with this person, then you put your tasks, your activities, your workload at that time. At that time, you are creating balance for yourself. You are creating balance for yourself. So it goes to show also, it goes on in the form of, you are a morning person, then put those difficult tasks in the morning whereby you have enough strength to carry them. Then you don't get overwhelmed, you don't get irritable, you don't become helpless. You understand? When do you get your best ideas? When do you do your deepest work? When are you more creative? You need to know those things. That is why in my balanced course, balance, the first thing is being aware of yourself, knowing yourself. Self-awareness is very important. So when you know yourself and know the best time for you to do things, you start doing them. So what happens is that when you know that, you would make sure that your tank is always high. You know, I don't know if you have some kids whereby their phone, they only charge their phone when it has turned red. And that can be very dangerous. Just imagine, you always charge your phone, you always charge it when it's red, when it's already 10%, that's when you charge it. Then you have the chance of going out with a phone that is not well loaded. So I'm using that phone, for example, as an illustration or as a symbol. You need to keep your phone to be well charged. Your phone needs to be well charged. Because if it's not well charged, if you always wait till the battery is almost empty, anything can happen and you cannot increase the capacity again. So it's very important that you build your energy, you align your energy with the things you have to do. When that happens, you don't need so much effort to do it. For example, if I have to fix something, I need more energy, I need more focus, I need more concentration to do it in the evening. So that a work that should have taken me 30 minutes in the morning will take me 1 to 2 hours in the evening. So it will be dumb of me to or foolish of me or unwise of me to do that work in the evening. I need to put that work at my energy's peak. So when you find discover what your energy peak is, and you put your work, those your workload that are really difficult there, you are able to do them faster and effortlessly. So if you want to find out when is my energy highest energy level, you can book a clarity call with me and we will do that. We'll do that. So that's the first thing. That's the first thing. Plan your life, plan your week, plan your activities according to your energy level. According to your energy level. There are times when your energy is at its peak. Know yourself. Some people, they are night crawlers. They in the night their eyes are open. They can do a lot of things. If this is you, put your work there. If you are the person that is morning, put your work there. If you work better with people, put your work there. If you work better alone, then put your work at that time. It will help you to reduce burnout. It will move you closer to balance because you are working in peace. You are not giving out so much energy. You are conserving energy. You are conserving time. You understand? So that is very important. That is one thing you need to do. When your task aligns with your energy level, you save time and you use less effort. You save time and you use less effort. You use less effort. The second one is rest. Rest can take you from burnout to balance. You know, rest can take you from burnout to balance. Using the example of the phone, you charging your phone is a form of rest. Imagine when you don't charge your phone and you continue to use the phone. To get to a time you just hear dun 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 dun. Your phone will go off. But when you charge it, yeah, you are giving it rest, you are making it to recover, you understand, and you are increasing its peace and progress. So I will not go so much into rest because rest is a very big topic. I treated it a bit last week, 2 weeks ago. I will not treat it now, but you need to rest. There's a video I did. My balance saying of the week is that I know when to take breaks. So my question for you, do you know when to take breaks? One of the challenges, or when I know I need to take break, is that I'll be present physically, but my mind is not present. Then I know for myself that, hey, I'm all over the place. I get myself back together. I need to take a break. I need to it's as simple as me breathing deep, or taking a walk, or praying, or just going off a bit. So my question, go and watch that video. My question to you, do you know when to take a break? Do you know? Do you know the signs of your body that you need to take a break? So part of it is also working on autopilot. Autopilot is not supposed to be you. You are not supposed to be autopilot. You are the person. You should give the work of autopilot to somebody or something. But when you yourself now take up that work as autopilot, it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. You are fighting with yourself. You are fighting with yourself. The last thing you can do, among other things, is from to go from burnout to balance, is saying no. We have said these things a lot, you know. That is why when I have my clients, we go into the practical things and ask, where can I say no? This week, I myself, my clients, even my family members, that was the question. In which 3 areas would you say no this week, and what will you replace it with? So that's my assignment to you too. If you want to go from burnout down to balance, ask yourself this question. Because every time you are saying yes to something, means you are saying no to another thing, which is not bad, but be aware of it. If somebody asks me, hey, come and help me do this, and I say yes, I'm saying no to rest. I'm saying no to watching TV. I'm saying no to going out with a friend. You understand me? So let your yes be so intentional, but learn to say no from a place of self-care, from a place of wanting to achieve balance. It's very important. So I ask you today, which 3 areas of your life, which 3 areas of your life are you ready and willing to say no to today, this week? And what are you going to replace it with? Because you cannot just say no, you have to replace it with something. Let me give an example of one of the things that I decided to say no to this week and what happened to me. So on Sunday, I did my quiet time. I did my meditation time. I got back to myself. I did my journaling and I said, okay, in these 3 areas, I'm going to say no. One of them is in the afternoon or in the evenings when I come back from work, I normally just go on Facebook because I cannot talk in the train. In the morning, I listen to the Word of God. I listen to an audio book. I listen to music. But in the afternoon or in the evening, I just go to Facebook and I just watch what comes up. And the problem about such social media platform, if you don't go directly to a particular page whereby you get blessed, is that anything and everything can come. And going from music to drama to this to that to this, it has an effect on you. You understand? So it's either you go to a particular page that you get, for example, on Tuesday afternoon, I know I go to growth habits page to watch a live there. You understand? So if you don't do that, you are all over the place. So this week I now said for this week, oh, that evening going into Facebook when I'm coming from work, I'm saying no to it. Instead, I'm going to listen to an audio book or listen to music. So what happened yesterday was the first day now. Yesterday I finished work by 6 p.m. something. I just left my working place, entering the train. What did I do? I forgot. I just went into Facebook. Because guess what? We fall down to our systems, to our routines. That is why it's very important that you build good and great routines and systems so that when you fall down to it. You don't fall down to your goals. Your goals are up there. You don't fall down to it. You fall down to your system, to the things you have already going on. So I found myself going to Facebook. I'm not saying it's a wrong thing. I'm just saying for me, I decided to say no to it this week at that particular time when I'm going home. I wanted to say no to it. Facebook has been a blessing to me. I'm speaking on Facebook right now. So on understanding is required here. So, but me, because I've always done it when I'm coming back from work, I just go to Facebook to see the updates, to hear the gist, what's going on. And it happened automatically because we fall down to our systems, to our routine. But today, I was able to do as I wanted to do. You understand? So my assignment for you can write it in the comments section if you want, is what 3 areas of your life are you saying no to this week so that you can go from burnout to balance? What area has been draining your energy you want to say no to that will take you from burnout to um balance? You know, it's very important. Try and do this and see how it helps you feel. Share it in the chat. I want to know about it. You are saying no, maybe to overcommitting. You are saying no, maybe you overthink. You want to say no to it. You are saying no to pleasing people. You want to say no to it. In its stead, in its place, what are you going to say yes to? So because every no creates a space. So when you say no to that, you say yes to peace. What will bring you more peace? Like me, when I said no to to going on Facebook after work, and I'm saying yes to maybe listening to a nice audio book, I'm saying yes to peace and progress. I'm saying yes to balance because it calms me down. It calms me down. So it's possible for you to go from burnout to balance. It's possible for you to go from overwhelm to peace. It's possible for you to go to overcommitment to progress. It is possible. Know your energy level, know when to say no, you know, know what fuels you and take it. So, like I said, I have a course. It's called the Balance course. It's almost finished, whereby you buy that course and you will, it's self-paced. You will go through that course at your own timing. So the balance, the B stands for begin with awareness. Know your limits, know your energy, know your stress patterns, know your stress languages. Then the A is align your priorities. Focus on what truly matters and not what is screaming the loudest. Sometimes the situation, if you're not careful, something is so loud, it's as if it's important. It's not important. So align your priorities with your most valued things. Then the L is let go of overload. What is that thing that's an overload? Learn to simplify things. I love to simplify things. Learn to delegate. Learn to drop anything that drains you, anything that is here, put them on paper. Then the other A is activate habits. Like I said to you, We don't fall down to our goals, we fall down to our routines. And a part of our routines are systems, are habits that we have put along the road. I did a post last week. In my house, from my working, where I normally get the bus to go to work, they are doing some repairs. So I have to go to another bus station to take the bus. But on this particular day, I was minded. I was working on autopilot, which we are not supposed to work on autopilot. I found myself going on that old place where we normally take the bus, which was wrong. You understand? But I was able to catch myself on time and change. So you need to activate habits, and habits takes time to stay. It takes time for habits to become part of your life. Then the end is nurture your relationship. Connection recharges you more than isolation. I love to be alone. You understand? Alone will grounds me, but um the relationship charges you and pushes you to your next level. The right relationship. Then C is create systems. You need to build routines. You need to that will help you function very well. Then the last one is evaluate and evolve. You need to always go back and check and see if those systems you have put in place are still serving you. That is the balance framework I use for that course. So if you're interested in that, please just send me a DM. Tell me, Coach Ify, I want to register. I want to buy. You don't register for it, you buy it. I want to buy the balanced framework course. And you get everything, the videos, the paper, the workbook, everything, you get it. So that will help you. So as we are closing, I want you to choose for yourself which mindset do you want to start using. But the one I want you to go home with is plan around your energy level, plan around your energy capability, plan around your energy capacity. It makes things more effortless for you. Learn to rest and learn to know when to say no. So that's also our assignment. What things are you saying no to this this week? So if you're ready to go deeper into burnout and everything, like I said, from burnout to balance, register for the masterclass, power over pressure. Okay, please share my videos. Write me if you have any questions. Let me know. Follow me on all my platforms. I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Instagram. So follow me on all my pages and patronize my work for yourself, for your team. I give a 2 hours workshop for your team. Stronger minds, stronger teams. If you want your team to do well, take care of their well-being, have a good working culture that would promote good health. Healthy workers give better work. Strong mind, better results. So I'll stop here for today. See you next week on Balance and Harmony Hour. But by tomorrow, I'll do a short live on on a review of the books I've been reading. I want to do 1 or 2 book review this week. So I don't know which day, but I think tomorrow I'll be able to do one in the evening. So God bless you. Bye.